By the way, I'm giving myself a little extra time at the airport. I have a feeling I might have trouble getting through security. You know, the one time you want to get frisked. Probably frighten them. Today's guests, we got a great lineup. Tony Marinello, the CEO of Mountain Vista Medical Center. Terry Horn from the East Valley Tribune, he was with us last month. Bert Castro, the CEO of the Phoenix Zoo, which is, and he's got some friends over here. And our special guest, the mayor of the great city of Mesa, Arizona, Mr. Scott Smith. So what do you think? You ready to get this thing going? We're going to have a great time. There's no better way to kick it off than to bring out the CEO of the Mountain Vista Medical Center. Please, a big warm round of applause for Mr. Tony Marinello. Tony. Come on in, Tony. Welcome. Sit down, plug in, and let's see what's going on in your world.
We're in.
Great. Welcome to Mesa Morning Live. Now, is Mesa home for you?
Yes, it is.
Where are you from originally?
Upstate New York.
Any particular? Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yep.
Got a ride home.
Yep. Been a long time.
How long has it been since you've been out here?
And Mesa has been 4 years, but out in the southwest area, about 32.
Oh, cool. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here this morning. What's the new services at Mountain View and your partnership with the Mesa Fire and Medical?
So at Mountain Vista Medical Center, we have our chest pain center. We have an accredited stroke center with some of the best times for recovery and outcomes for stroke. We also have our trauma, level 3 trauma right now going on and moving and growing bigger and bigger. Our senior program, which is called Generations for the Gerald Psych for the elderly to help with those tough times. One of the big and most exciting part of things is the TRV project with Mesa Fire. We're very, very happy and to be a partner with them. It's a transport response vehicle, and what it has done, this city is great to work with. The mayor has been so supportive. What it's done is the 911 system. It keeps the non-emergent things out of emergency rooms and keeping fire crews that need to be out for first responders, which are out there for really high-intensity emergencies. So like the sprained ankle type things that ambulance get called for, they're dispatching out to the TRV unit, which we have a nurse practitioner on there in partnership with fire.
Great. So your response time in Mesa is good?
Yes, very good.
Awesome. Hey, what's a little known fact about Tony Marinello that you could...
Known or unknown? I know, Michelle, our marketing director, I talked about this.
This is a good place to divulge secrets,
The
really.
secrets? The biggest secret about me is I didn't know where Las Vegas, Nevada was when I got stationed there in the Air Force, so about 32 years ago, when I sat there and they said, "Young man, you a gambling man?" And I said, "I guess so." They said, "You're going to Las Vegas." And I didn't know where Las Vegas was, so they showed me the map. They all cracked up. "Do you know where California is?" "Yes." "Do you know where L.A. is?" Yeah, I know where L.A. is. The Dodgers, Lakers play there. He goes, "Go a little bit up to the north. That's Las Vegas." And I said, "That's pretty far away from New York, isn't it?"
So it's good to know you were protecting us from people that might have invaded from Utah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
It's like seeing the world. You can see Paris,
Yep.
New York. It's all in Vegas.
Exactly. They saw the sign on me and said, "Take me. Don't know what I'm doing."
That's awesome. Well, welcome. How does the partnership with the Mountain Vista and Mesa Fire Department, how does that work?
It works
logistically.
Logistically, it works very well. I mean, we provide a nurse practitioner to go out along with the EMS tech and the driver to go out for these non-emergent calls, like we said a little bit earlier. It helps us, the way healthcare is changing right now, a lot of people utilize emergency rooms for some of the minor things. And what this does is helps keep the emergency rooms open and also keep, which is expensive, fire department rigs out there taking care of these real serious heart attacks, strokes and things like that that really need to be in emergency rooms and traumas. So it kind of keeps the overclogging down. It also keeps the part of it, it's access to healthcare in a different way. It's outside the box and it's different, but it's wonderful to be able to do that.
Here's just a wacky idea. You know how in Arizona we have this stupid motorist law?
Yeah.
Could there be some kind of law for people that call 911 when they shoot, like, "Hey, my cable went out"? Can you fine them for that?
You'll have to ask the mayor that one.
Mayor, we'll bring him out in a little while.
Yeah, that's his.
Do you have any We got a minute or two. Has anybody got any questions for Mr. Marinello? Any questions that maybe you could, are you open to questions?
Oh, sure, always.
Whether either about your business or maybe Las Vegas? Any questions for Tony? Yeah, there's a question. Yes, sir.
What sort of medical insurance do you take?
We take everything, all medical insurance. Yep.
Is that, that's probably a frequent question with
Yeah,
the confusion in the medical. Yes, Paul.
Yeah, I was there when they had their open house, when we first came to the community, and I was tremendously impressed with the fact that in the private rooms, you had facilities for family to stay overnight right there in the room.
Right.
Beautifully set up.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we also added a system, what we call CareView, which is computer access. So you can have, we have a lot of snowbirds that come out, obviously, and if you become a loved one becomes sick, that can be dialed into, Skyped in to be face-to-face communication to a family in Chicago, wherever it may be. You can see how your loved one's actually doing. And so that's been a big hit for us and worked very hard. Some new addition of our team, we want to provide 5-star care, and that's what our push and our goal is.
Boy, I never thought about that with all the snowbirds. Have you ever thought about RV hookups in the parking lot?
You know what? No, we haven't, but we have. So we've talked about hookups for the electric cars. So we're putting those in right now because there's a lot of electric cars out there.
All right.
There's a demand.
I'm an idea guy, Tony. I don't know if you know that about me.
Oh yes, Mark.
Well, cool. Is there anything else you'd like to share? And if nobody has any other, yeah, one quick question. Yes, sir.
As far as the technology the hospitals using, I've seen advertisements of using doctors in other states, sometimes computer-aided surgery, that sort of stuff. Comment on that?
Well, what we have in our facility, we have 24-hour in-house hospitalists, which is hospital physicians that see doctors or patients all night long. A critical care program that's in there. We have the Da Vinci SI robot, which is one of the latest and greatest on the market. There's only about 3 out here in the East Valley, and we're one of those. We are very high on our technology and what we're doing. What we have done going to the future is our residency program will start next year. So we'll be a teaching facility, which we're real excited about. So we'll have a family practice and internal medicine and surgery residency, which is needed to help produce more doctors to stay in the community, which keeps us up on that technology, the latest and greatest. We have the electronic PAC systems. We really started really high tech in that facility and continue to keep those standards up.
Great questions and great answers, Tony. And it's good to know you're here. I think the people of Mesa really appreciate your service. And ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause, Mr. Tony Marinello?
Thank you.
Thanks.